Welcome to Tax990, the simple and secure way for nonprofits to prepare and file Form 990T with confidence. In this walkthrough, we'll show you how to add and report unrelated business income within your Form 990T. To begin filing Form 990T, start from the organization's dashboard and select Start New Return. From there, choose Start Filing for Form 990T. This will open the return and take you into the Federal Filing section where you can begin reviewing and completing the form step by step. Begin at the top of the form with the organization's identifying information. Carefully review the legal name, EIN, and mailing address. Confirm that the tax year is correct and that the appropriate exempt status has been selected. Also, verify the contact information for the individual responsible for the organization's records. In many cases, this section is already completed, so your role here is to confirm accuracy rather than enter new information. Once this section has been reviewed, proceed to Part 1, which addresses unrelated business taxable income. As you arrive at line 1, pause before entering your information. This line is dependent on Schedule A and should not be completed until the schedule has been finalized. At this point, click Add Schedule A. This schedule is used to report income and deductions for each unrelated business activity. Begin by entering the business activity code and a brief description of the activity. This ensures the nature of the income is clearly identified. Next, move into Part 1 of Schedule A. Here, report all income associated with the activity. Start with gross receipts or sales and include any applicable returns or allowances. If the activity involves the sale of goods, cost of goods sold may also need to be reported. Only complete the lines that are relevant to the activity being reported and leave any non-applicable lines blank. After completing the income section, continue to Part 2 of Schedule A. This section captures deductions directly connected to the activity. Examples include wages, rent, supplies, and other ordinary business expenses. It is important to ensure that all expenses reported here are directly related to the income from this specific activity. Upon completing Schedule A, the form will determine the net income or loss for that activity. This final figure is essential, as it will be carried back to the main Form 990T. If more than one unrelated business activity exists, repeat this process by preparing a separate Schedule A for each activity. With Schedule A complete, return to Form 990T and resume Part 1. Enter the total income from Schedule A on line 1. If multiple Schedule A forms were prepared, combine those amounts before entering the total. Continue through Part 1 by addressing any applicable charitable contributions, net operating loss deductions, and the specific deduction. This section concludes with the calculation of taxable income. Following this, proceed to Part 2, which focuses on tax computation. Using the taxable income determined in Part 1, calculate the total tax. In most cases, only the standard corporate tax line will apply. Review each line carefully, but only complete those that are relevant. Next, move to Part 3, which reconciles the total tax with any payments made. Enter any applicable credits, estimated tax payments, or other payments. This section will determine whether there is a balance due or an overpayment. After completing the payment section, continue to Part 4. This portion of the form includes a series of informational questions. Review each question carefully and respond based on the organization's records. These questions often relate to foreign accounts, trust, or carryover items. Finally, proceed to Part 5 to complete the signature and prepare information. Enter the required details for the organization's officer and, if applicable, the paid preparer. Ensure all required fields are completed before finalizing the form. Before clicking Proceed to Audit and Transmit, conduct a final review. Confirm that Schedule A has been completed correctly and that its results align with Part 1 of Form 990T. Verify that all required fields are complete and that the information flows consistently throughout the form. Once you have completed all sections of Form 990T, you will move into the final stages of the filing process. You will first arrive at the IRS payment step. At this stage, you will select how you would like to pay any balance due. You can choose to pay through the Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, commonly known as EFTPS, or by using a credit or debit card. After selecting your preferred payment method, review any instructions provided, confirm your selection, and proceed to the next step. Next, you will be taken to the return summary. This page provides a complete overview of your return. Take a moment to carefully review the organization details, tax period, taxable income, and total tax due. If any changes are needed, you can return to the appropriate section to make corrections. Once everything has been verified, continue forward. You will then proceed to the audit review step. The system will check your return for any missing or incomplete information. If any issues are identified, they will be listed here along with instructions on how to resolve them. Address any errors before continuing, as the return cannot be submitted until all required fields are properly completed. After resolving any audit findings, you will move to the Share Return step. This allows you to send the return to other individuals, such as board members or stakeholders, for review and approval. If this step is not necessary, you may choose to skip it and continue. Next, you will complete the e-sign Form 8453-TE step. This is required to authorize the electronic filing of Form 990-T. You may choose to sign the form yourself if you are authorized, or request a signature from another authorized individual. Once the form has been reviewed and signed, proceed to the next step. You will then arrive at the service fee page. Here you will review the filing fee and any included services, confirm the details, apply any available credits or wallet balance, and continue. Finally, you will reach the Pay and Transmit to the IRS step. This page provides a final summary of your return and payment details. Carefully review all information one last time. When you are ready, select the option to complete your payment and transmit the return to the IRS. For future filings or to manage your organization's returns, simply return to the dashboard anytime. Stay compliant and simplify your tax filing process with tax990.com.